Hey Tejanos, it's Tasty Thursday, and today we're bringing you a chicken enchilada soup in time for the cold weather. Items you'll need from our food pantry is half a cup of tomato sauce, 2 to 3 cups of chicken broth, 2 small cans of red enchilada sauce, corn, and outside of the food pantry you'll need mozzarella cheese or Mexican blend, sour cream, corn tortillas, cilantro, and chicken. You can use rotisserie chicken or chicken from a can. First thing we're going to go ahead and do is add in some corn into a pan that already has some hot oil. We're going to go ahead and let the corn cook up a bit. So make sure you get all that corn in there and stir it up. Next you want to add in your rotisserie chicken or chicken from a can. Either one works good. Once we add in that chicken, we're going to go ahead and add in a little bit of seasoning, some salt and pepper, any other seasonings that you guys would like to add. Once you've added your seasonings, we're going to go ahead and add in about half a cup of tomato sauce. Once we have the tomato sauce in there, we're going to go ahead and give it all a stir and let it cook for about 5 minutes so the flavors can blend. Next, we're going to go ahead and add in some chicken broth. Now I'm adding 2 to 3 cups of chicken broth for this pot that I have going with the enchilada soup. But again, you could add more or you could add less. Now once you got that chicken broth into your saucepan, go ahead and stir it all up. Now again, you can add more broth if you feel it needs more liquid. We're going to go ahead and let that sit and bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to go ahead and add in our 2 cans of enchilada sauce. I'm using 2 small cans, but if you are using one large can should work out for this recipe. Once you have your sauces into the soup, we're going to go ahead and give it a good stir. Now once you give it a good stir, you want to go ahead and taste your soup for seasoning. If you need more salt, pepper, anything else you guys want to add into this, you can go ahead and do that. Because what we're going to go ahead and do is let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes, and let it come to another boil before we turn it on a low simmer. Now as we're letting the soup sit and blend all its flavors together, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting up our tortilla strips. I'm going to go ahead and cut our full tortillas into smaller strips. It's totally up to you on what size you would like to cut them. But what we're going to go ahead and do is add those tortilla strips into a pan with hot oil and let those fry for about 2 to 3 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. You want to make sure you're cooking these in small batches. And here we already have one batch set and done, so I'm going to go ahead and add it to our other ones. Do not forget to salt your tortilla strips. I like to add it with salt and a little splash of lime if you guys have any lime. Alright, our soup is now ready to be served, so I'm going to go ahead and add this soup into a bowl. Once you've added your soup into your bowl, it's time to top it off. We're going to go ahead and add in our tortilla strips first, followed by a dollop of sour cream. Next, I like to sprinkle on some cheese. I'm using mozzarella cheese, but if you have a Mexican blend cheese, that works perfect in this recipe too. And finally, I like to top it with some cilantro. And there you have our chicken enchilada soup. Hope you guys enjoyed this one.